Have you ever wondered why, when you stop wanting things, they manifest in your life? This was actually really interesting to look up into and to actually know the reason why this happens. And the reason is, if you want things just for sake of it, because you saw someone on the internet, on social media, and you felt like you're a bit jealous and you want this and you want this car, you want this house, then actually you're not wanting these things. You're just convincing yourself that these things will make you whole. But the truth of the matter is this: if you don't feel whole, regardless of the outcome, then it's less likely to manifest. Let me tell you something. This world is based on vibration. So you have a signature frequency, and you are already attracting the things that you need. You are already doing that. But the thing is, you don't need to learn how to manifest and how to achieve your goals and how to plan your life. You already can do that, but you are blocking the things that you need from coming to you by your limiting beliefs. For example, you are telling yourself that you would be whole if you have this car. When you have it, you will be whole. You'll be fulfilled. And then you get the car, you manifest it, you work for it, or whatever, in whatever way it comes to you, you manifested that car. It came to you. Yet, you still feel unfulfilled. You're not fulfilled. You feel like you are still not worthy. This is where the inner work comes into play. You gotta know, what is that thing that is actually hindering your progress? What is it? And it's incredulous when you actually look at it. Like, you can manifest anything you want and you can achieve your goals and achieve your every desire. But at the end, are you fulfilled? Are you happy or not? Or just happy for 5 minutes and then, the next thing. So you are looking for the next milestone, but you are not fulfilled internally. This is a huge mistake. You gotta know, what are your limiting beliefs? And once you know them, you can choose whether you want to continue believing in that, or you choose to believe in something else better that is in more alignment with what you truly want to be. And this is not an easy task for most of the people, because most of the people are afraid to face their fears. Most of the people are afraid to sit alone in a room by themselves, because their thoughts will actually destroy them. They believe that their thoughts will destroy them. If you face your fears, you'll actually become a better person. You will know what is hindering you and what is actually like trying to take you back to the old routines, old belief systems, old circle and loops of doing the same mistake over and over again, running in a circle. This is not the way to go about life. You should change that. You should become more aware of your unconscious behavior, because unless you make the unconscious conscious, it will run your life and you will call it fate. And you will just be angry at everything around you and you will feel like a victim. When the truth is, it's just your unconscious programming. Maybe it's your inner child. Have you ever thought about that? Maybe your inner child need to be nourished. You need to look at things differently. Maybe in your childhood, you didn't have that much love from your parents or from the people around you, or people didn't give you much attention. And for that, you want to achieve all these things, because maybe when you get all these things, you will feel like you finally have all the things that you want, and finally, people will respect you and will love you and will give you the attention that you wanted when you were a child. Have you ever thought about that? Just think about it right now. There are some things that you want right now in this very moment that you wanted when you were a child. And you didn't have those things, so when you grew up, you wanted to have these things to give it to your inner child. But you are doing it unconsciously. Maybe you want these things because you feel like these things will make me fulfilled will make me perfect. But the truth of the matter is this: when you are fulfilled, regardless of anything around you, regardless of your car, your house, your relationships, when you are feeling good about yourself and you feel like you are worthy either way, then and only then, you will start to look at life differently. You will start to be more happy. And when you are happy, your vibration will be high. And when your vibration is high, you will attract things that is in more alignment with what you believe and what you consider to be true about yourself and about the people around you. If every day you look in the mirror and you feel unsatisfied about yourself, about your looks, I'm not telling you that like if you are a bit overweight to not go to the gym. I'm not telling you that you should do it. You should go to the gym. I'm telling you about the unconscious behaviors. Like maybe you don't feel good all the time, whether you are having $1 million in cash or $1 billion in cash, whatever money you have. When you have all the world and you are not feeling that you deserve it, then you won't be happy. You gotta convince yourself that there is something inside of me and I need to know what is that. What is that belief? Once you know it, then you can work on it. And you will know when you have worked on it, when you actually get to the next level with gratitude, with inner peace, with satisfaction. You'll be satisfied, and at the same time, you will look for things, but in that moment, you will look for them because you really want these things. You desire these things, not because you want to fulfill something inside of you, because you will be fulfilled either way. And this is why gratitude is one of the most powerful feelings that you can have, to have everything you want. Because when you are in the vibration of gratitude, you will attract more things that you will be more grateful for. This is the key about the law of attraction, law of vibration, law of assumption. Especially when we talk about the law of assumption, when you become the man or the woman that you want to be, then it's a natural thing for you to have all these things that you want and you desire. It's natural for you because you are becoming a new person. You are shifting in the multiverse. I talk about that a lot. Once you know who you are and what do you want, you will actually start to be in alignment with what you should do if action is required. And sometimes magical things will happen into your life. Actually, most of the time, synchronicities, serendipities. You'll become more like a vibrational match of the life that you always dreamt of. So I want you to know what is hindering you. What is your limiting belief? That belief that is holding you back. Go back to your childhood and know what are the things that have been embedded in your subconscious mind. Go to a meditation and just sit down, maybe for half an hour, and just focus on yourself, on your body. What do you feel? What are your thoughts? Thoughts will come and go, but you are not your thoughts. Remember that. You are much greater than your thoughts. You control your thoughts, not the opposite. And once you control it, you can control your reality. You can decide which thoughts are actually serving you and which thoughts are not. Once you do it, you will actually co-create your life. And once you do it, you will actually co-create your life. I want you to imagine something. Imagine that you are a child now and you face the current you, and both of you are looking at each other's eyes. What do you feel? How do you feel? You feel something right now. Know that thing that is holding you back. Know that thing that wasn't actually abundant in your life when you were a child, and you want to prove to that inner child that I'm better when I'm getting this or that. I'm getting this car, so I'll feel better. No, sit down with your inner child and actually detach from the outer world, you and that inner child only, and start to talk. And I'm being literal here. You can talk to your inner child. In imagination, everything is possible. You are going back in time, and then I want you to sit down and just talk to your inner child. Because once you are fulfilled internally, regardless of anything around you, regardless of outcomes, regardless of anything, it's more likely that all your desires will come into your life. Actually, 100% they will come either way. But you want them to come to you, and you want to feel happy regardless of the outcome. You're happy either way. You got that Ferrari? I'm happy. You got something that is lower than the Ferrari? It's all good. I'm fulfilled either way. The car will not dictate your worth. If you wake up every day and you say to yourself, I am better than before, I am the best at what I do, I feel good about myself, then your life will be better. It's inevitable. It will be better. Why? Because you are starting to actually become in alignment with your true self. Think about that. Brainwash yourself to success, and at the same time, go back to your inner child. When you go back to your inner child and you sit down with it and you see that limiting belief or that thing that wasn't there when you were a child, and you become more aware of it and you feel the emotions of it, like maybe there is sadness. You feel that sadness. You won't manifest it. You won't manifest sadness when you go back to your inner child and you feel that. Just notice it. Feel it for maybe 5 seconds. I'm validating that. You're telling to your inner child, I'm validating that you had the right to be that sad. But now it's time to move on. It's time to become the best version of yourself. Unless you do it, believe me, your whole life will change. Because you, the real you, changed. So I want you to do that. And I want you to come back to this video. And I want you to tell me down below in the comments what happened when you did that. Like the video to reach more people that need to hear this message. And until next video, I will see you soon.